Saturday it is. First. Well, we're live here in Hanahan, South Carolina. Thanks for helping me on that one. We're here in South Carolina at an event. We're going to go live today. Got some cookers here. Got Gene over here.
What's up, guys?
Usually Gene and I are
not in the same room.
1,500 miles apart doing this live. But,
safer when we're not in the same room together.
That's true. Is the glare hitting you off of there? We all right?
Well, if it does, we can use some of this official
little monkey butt.
Yeah.
All right, then we got Mike. Mike's here from Georgia. He's down here actually doing some training. So we thought we'd just come in here. We had a class last night. Went pretty good. Had 12 new judges in South Carolina. You got to be part of the class and just observe everything. And you've already been through the class. How was it to come through a second time?
Oh, it's great. I think every time you can figure out something, you hear whether, because you didn't teach my first class. So it's hearing a different perspective from somebody was good, very refreshing. I think that the class seemed to get a lot out of it and had great questions, which then helped me, to hear their questions. So.
Well, part of the people in the class were already with another organization. So they had a background in judging. It's just really getting them on that same page. And I think their questions were good.
Good questions.
So that was good. It was a pretty neat class. Great. This facility is great. I think we have 24 teams here. Is that right, David?
24 state, 6 amateurs.
All right. So we've got 24 state teams here. They're all going to be lined up outside. You can't see out there, but we've got a amphitheater right by the water. So they're lined up around the amphitheater. It's a music fest.
Yeah, having some bands.
Yeah, I can't pronounce half of them, but we got bands.
It's got music at 2, I think.
Really?
So, yeah, nice. I think that's why it's a later. The whole thing is a little later.
The whole event's later
because it's a later start. But
what's that last band? It's a cover band.
The Eagles cover band.
Eagles cover band.
Oh,
did you forget their name?
Did you call Uber already? Because I ain't driving.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I haven't.
I got their app.
We'll yes.
Yeah. Or we have Gene. Gene. Hasn't had a drink since.
He'll be gone since.
I'm going back to Jacksonville as soon as it's over.
I was about to say he'll be pulling out. He positioned himself strategically for the exit,
so he can get out of here.
Yeah.
That's cool. Things went good last night. Today we got our event. It's a late start, so it gives us time to hang out. We had some events yesterday and had some new winners. Had some repeat winners.
Yeah.
I think you've got some of the results.
I do. I pulled them up here.
Cool.
So Kansas City last night, Mike Knight won.
Mike Knight came all the way from Denton area. He lives down in DFW area by us. And so I think he's driving 1,400 miles this weekend, he said. But
that's long.
Just won his first $1,000 there. And
made the trip worth it.
I think this is his 3rd or 4th win this year, which is great.
Good
job, Mike. Well done.
Mary Titus was 2nd. Mark Johnson was 3rd. Matt Overson was 4th. So
Matt's leading the points.
Matt's your points leader, got 8 more points.
Nice.
Doug Brown was 5th. Ryan Weber.
I don't remember Ryan yet.
Sarah Walker was 7th. Joe Pierce, Ryan Enright, and then Jimmy Nickel, top 10.
Well, Sarah Walker, she's hitting her last couple events. Her and her husband, they're from Boomerang Barbecue, and they led KCBS's barbecue last year, the whole season.
Fantastic.
So that's just a cooking family. Good job, Sarah.
Sweet. Well, then you had what? You had Minnesota?
Yeah.
And I think, was there an Illinois?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have Illinois. I haven't seen results on that one.
It's on here. If you'll
I'll look for it.
Walk on there. I'll pull this up.
I'll work. So first place ticket winner from Minnesota was is it Dave Salm? S-A-L-M?
Yeah.
Salm?
He qualified for the championship last year, so he's back. Good job.
Welcome back. Dustin Reese was 2nd. Damon Holter 3rd. John Lang 4th. Ryan Hagelin was 5th. Jeff, I'm going to go with Vanderlind.
Vanderlind rules.
6th. David Ellis was 7th. Mark Huntley. What's up, Mark? Mark was 8th. Jason Wagner was 9th. And Steve Lauer finished out top 10.
Nice. Mark's up there in the points too.
Mark's in top 10.
He's in the top 10. Is he 4th?
He's somewhere in the top 5, I believe.
Yeah, he's up there. So he got some
more
more
points.
points.
Win too. That's even more impressive.
Right. He hasn't had a win yet, but he's been consistent, and he's going to be up there at the end of the season still.
He was top 10 last year.
He's not.
A lot of people are hoping for some of these non-winners that are way up there to start winning so that they can move up into that.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Some of these want to pass down or want to win. Yeah. You missed a ticket by what? One spot twice?
Or 2 comps in a row. I missed it by 1 spot.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So
you'll get it.
One day it rolled out, and the first time it rolled all the way to 4th.
Wow.
So it had rolled down a good bit.
So the way that works, you're talking about a pass down. If the winner of the event's already qualified for the SCA World Championship, it'll drop to the next member in line. If the winner is not a member, which we'll talk about on this next one, and not a member, they have till Monday at 8 o'clock to become a member. If they don't, it drops down to the next paying member.
Yeah. So Mike, I guess Mike won. So Mary Titus probably got the pass down. In
Mike won,
Missouri.
Mary got the pass down, and man, I want to say she won one last year. She qualified for the championship, if I
Okay.
remember right. But yeah, so he won, he was qualified, it fell to her.
Great.
Who
And
got the
so
ticket for that other one? Did you mention?
It
First
was,
one
it
you
was
told.
Dave.
Dave
Okay,
Song,
first place
yeah,
got it.
yeah, he's out of-
Yeah,
I think
Dave
he's
first place got
Wisconsin.
the ticket.
And I've got the results here from Lincoln, Illinois. Carrie, Brian, Luke ran that event, did a great job. And it's actually our first time. I believe it was Up in Smoke in Lincoln, Illinois.
Nice.
Had 39 teams for a first time event. That's
Wow.
great. Good job up there. Darren DePoose. Yeah, okay, we're calling Darren D won this plus. He was not a member, so
Okay.
he has, the rep told him you have until Monday at 8 o'clock to become a member.
Okay.
And then by doing that, he'll get to cut the invitation to the World Championship.
And if he doesn't, then it passes.
If he doesn't, it'll fall to the next member.
Okay.
The next guy was, second place was Brendan Dwyer.
Okay.
Brendan's already qualified.
Okay.
And so, I mean, this is all hypothetical depending.
Yeah.
If he signs up, Darren's in. If not, it would fall to third place, which is little Timmy Pollock.
Okay.
Old Polly boy, my buddy. He got third up there. He's from up there. He went up there just to hang out with family and got to cook. But great job, Polly. Ended up third place. May end up with a golden ticket. Who knows?
Yeah.
And as the year goes on, sometimes it'll fall down 4, 5,
Yeah, you're
6.
starting to see them roll a little bit.
They're rolling a little bit here as we get closer to October.
Mhm.
But fourth place is Mark Breyer. Fifth was Tim Brown. I think Tim Brown's already qualified. Corey Jensen was sixth place. Man, David Joiah, sorry, buddy, was seventh. Eighth place was Steve. Kidding me. We're the Joneses and the Sampsons and the.
I don't know.
All right, Steve Kosaborski.
Sabeski, Bursky, something.
Steve K.
We're going with what he says on
Yeah.
that one because
Well,
I butchered
Steve
that.
K again.
Steve K got that one. Kevin Kelly got ninth place and George O'Brien got 10. So
Awesome.
40 cookers. I don't recognize some of those names. It's good. That means we've got new people in there, new blood. And what's interesting this year, I was talking to a promoter. He's like, well, man, there's like 20 teams that were here last year that aren't here. I said, yeah, and you're still up 10 from last year. So the numbers are up per event and it's newer people coming in, which is awesome to see.
So for the new people that may be watching that don't know that, they can go online and check their points at any time, like we have a space on the website. So
absolutely. Long as you're a member, you can log into the website and we'll track your points. If you're not a member, we don't track points for them. But to see the points, Chase, you do need to be a member.
Right.
You click on the points page, it's on the bottom there, and you could go, we have them by region. If you're Australia region, we've got the Europe, and then of course, United States and Canada here. But
yeah,
you can see exactly where you are. And
oh yeah,
every point matters. You get a point for showing up to the event.
yeah.
So that point, 2 years ago, I remember a guy that was very upset. He was 1 point away from making it. And had he went to that last event that he didn't go to, he would have made it as our at-large.
Yeah.
And so there's 3 ways to get in.
Mhm.
So you either win it or get a pass down, which is the first one. We're also going to give the next 10 in the points list.
Yeah.
What does that mean? We take the guys that have already won an event. Mark Huntley's leading the next 10. So
Top 10 without a win.
Without a win.
I think Kenny Croft is second in that at large.
Well, and that's how we got in last year. We were second on the list without a win.
So you got in by the at-large bid,
Yes.
and then how'd you do at the World Championship?
We made second place on our Saturday table and then finished 13th on Sunday in the overall.
Yeah.
So you're 13th in the world and got in on the at-large bid.
Yeah.
So those 10 will get in through the at-large bid. So it's anyone that's won this event, anybody that's won the at-large bid. And then the third way to get in is we will do some replacements this year. We're not going to do near as many as we did in the past. We're lucky we're going to have some more teams there, and the way the
Right.
budget's going to work, we're not going to go down near as low. I want everyone that's there to have really had a great season.
Good.
That's the goal. And so we want to be the best of the best. We estimate it's probably going to be 275 to 300 teams from last year. We had 25 international teams. This year, I think we're going to have 25 teams qualified from Australia. Is that for me?
Yeah. Let's see who that is calling in. Someone's calling Mike live. They probably
yeah.
want to do
Wife,
it. Oh,
actually.
Yeah.
well, why don't you go ahead and take
Well, why
that?
don't you put her on
Let's
here?
put-
Let's put it on speaker, see how that goes.
Hey, honey, you're first of all, you're live on Facebook Live with Brett and Gene here. They told me to answer, by the way.
How's it going, Michelle?
I was just calling to take you out that I'm headed home.
That doesn't make for good TV, honey. Come up with something better than that.
That went better than I thought it would.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
so,
honey, love you.
Mike just got hung up on by his wife.
wow,
Nice to talk to
that
you.
went well. That's why you don't do that. Wow.
Well, you don't catch her off guard. during
No.
live.
No,
She'll
she's
probably let
probably,
me know later.
Mhm.
That's exactly
I'll
right.
not
Yeah.
do that again.
And we got a bunch of contests today. So we're in Hanahan today. We're
Yep.
in just outside of Charleston in South Carolina.
okay, great.
We've got the big
That's where we're
PK cook-off in Little Rock.
There's 102 teams in Little
Wow.
Rock today. 102.
Wow.
I've got Ken's up there. We got the mayor.
Nice.
We got Danny Kennedy up there running, and then
Okay.
Michelle Dang's up there. So they got some all-stars running that
It's a
event.
triple threat.
Triple threat. That's a hard event. They're
Yeah.
at War Memorial
Memorial
Stadium.
Stadium.
That'd be a good
I saw
event.
people going in and running across the field. I think Robert Irwin's kid or something did 100,
Yeah.
100
Did they
yards
really?
on the field.
Sweet.
And so they were having a good time.
PK does a good job with that event.
We've got Danville,
Really good.
Illinois. Got a contest there today.
Okay, that's where Kerry Luke and them are going today.
And then Burlington, Washington.
Wow. All
Real
across the
fast.
country.
Yeah. And is there any others out of the country?
You know what? This just shows.
Oh, that's just yeah. And I know we
I
have,
can't see out of
we've
country.
got the Vienna, Austria is the Steak Fest there. And I
Okay.
think there's one other SCA event in Europe this weekend.
And then we got
nothing in-
Conway tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys, if you're in Little Rock, it's 30 minutes for you to get there. I'd said the Ace Hardware there. I know he's got plenty of steaks. He's got some bands coming in.
Good,
So it should be a good event, but he's going to pay the top 10 there, I believe.
good.
So good. That's
That's good.
kind of what's coming up when we talk
That's
about
all
what's
today and
here.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's just today, tomorrow. I mean, every week from here to the championship, it's going to get nuts.
Yeah, they're really filling up.
It fills up. We're not quite full yet. We've still got space for more events in certain regions. Certain areas you can't have another event this year, but certain regions there's space. We've got reps available to do them. Talking to people, I talked to somebody in Idaho yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had an event in Idaho, 38 states, but no idea.